The reason why Gevo is tanking. Hi investors, in this video we're gonna have a look at the latest news on Gevo stock and also the question that you were waiting for. Is the Gevo crash over or not? I found something that is gonna make you say, oh yeah, that's why, and that's what's going to happen. And so let's dive straight into it. And so these are the latest news. Gevo RNG project achieves financial closing, and it all boils down to this. Construction of the RNG project is expected to begin by the end of April 2021 and startup is beginning in early 2022. And this is great news, guys, because if you've been following this channel, you know that the other project that Gevo is working on, and we are talking about Net Zero 1, well, that will start and be completed in 2024. And so we have quite a long wait. And by the way, if there gonna be more news on Gevo, I'm gonna make a video update because I'm an investor in the company, and so that you're always up to date. You know the drill, right? But this project will have a certain amount of revenues and potentially have also some cash flow to cover our costs. Let's have a look at what kind of revenue we can look at. So the RNG project is then expected to generate cash for Gevo of approximately 9 to 16 million per year. And this is great news for us investors because, as you know, Gevo cannot make any revenues for the moment. They have a plant, but at the moment is not even on because of the cost of the raw material. But now with this RNG project, we can actually have some cash flow coming in. And with the cash flow, we can cover the cost of the company. And if I remember correctly, the CEO himself said it was 50 million per year. And so in the best case scenario, we have a 16 million cash flow, which is not too bad, isn't it? At least it covers over 30% of the cost of obviously R&D and admin and all those costs that needs to happen for Gevo to run. And another bit of news that you definitely haven't seen is the detail of this bond that Gevo has raised. And we're looking at how much Gevo will have to pay to borrow this cash. And this is the SEC filing from Gevo. The bond initially bear interest at a rate of 1.5%, and that is payable semi-annually on January the 1st and July the 1st of each year. But most importantly, and this is actually the biggest bit, until 2042. And so 1.5% of 68 million, because that's how much they borrowed, it means that it's 1 million a year. And so considering that the new RNG plant will be actually up and running and producing from 9 to 16 million, that would be plenty to cover this 1 million, isn't it? And guys, I don't know you, but this is the kind of news that I really wanted to hear from Gevo, because I was worried that the company wouldn't have any revenues to show up until 2024. I mean, that's a long time to wait, right? But with this new deal, oh my God, the stock might really go through the roof, and I'm so happy because I'm an investor and because I'm holding strong. Let me know what you're doing in the comment section and I will reply. But now there is the question that everyone is actually asking now, which is, why is Gevo crashing? Well, let's have a look at everything that we can on this topic. And the first thing that I wanted to show you is that Simply Wall Street says that the share price versus the fair value of the stock is over 6 times the current price, which means that if you buy today, you would actually 6x your money. Today the price is around $6 and the fair value is $38. Yes guys, you heard that right, $38. And today the price is 6. So I'm sure that this is maybe a bit optimistic, but overall guys, this is so important. I am so bullish and this is actually good news. So once again, why is it crashing? Let's have a look at some more stuff then. And we're back on Simply Wall Street, and as you can see, one of the bad things of this company is that revenues will actually start to come in strong in 2024, and that's also when the company is expected to become profitable, as you can see from this graph. And so the lack of revenue is the reason why this stock is actually a penny stock. but that doesn't explain why it is tanking so much. Actually, let's have a look at what the analysts say about this stock, because that might give us a better understanding. Let's have a look at it right now. And this is the Wall Street Journal, and with the ratings and estimates, analysts say that Gevo is actually a buy. There are two buy ratings. One is $18 as price target. The other one is $16 and the median is $17. And so again, why is the price tanking again? Even these analysts say that the price should go up and that the price target could actually be double what we see today, even more. So you could actually 3x your money basically. And so maybe there is a reason, because the stock is being heavily shorted. So let's have a look at it. And so this is the short interest for Gevo. And as you know, I have a look at it because maybe this is another GameStop stock. And so if I scroll down, you see that the short volume is only 14%. And compared to Tesla, and because I always use Tesla, the short volume is 20% for Tesla. So you see that even the short volume does not explain why Gevo is tanking. But guys, I've been very naughty and I've actually kept the reason why Gevo is tanking for last. And really, this is really gonna blow your mind and it's gonna make you say, thank God I watched that video on YouTube. And that is because the reason does not just apply to Gevo, but it applies to a lot of stocks, and that includes Zomedica and includes IDEX, for example. A lot of stocks that at the moment are being targeted and are going down quite steeply. And this is the reason. Okay, what you have on the screen right now is the iShare Trust Russell 2000. And as you can see, the whole ETF has been going down since March the 15th. And so what you can expect is that the whole ETF is actually dragging down the single penny stocks. As for example, the S&P 500 would do the same with big tech stocks. And so as you can see, the whole ETF is going down, and it's been going down 5%, which is nothing compared to what our stocks are going down. And again, I'm talking about Gevo, Zomedica, and all other penny stocks. They've been tanking way more. And so overall, is Gevo a buy now or not? I actually think that is a quite decent buy. The stock has pulled back a lot from all-time high, and they have a lot of projects going on. And so I'm expecting a lot of hype on this stock, especially because you know that they have ties with the White House. And so you would expect some great news on the stock to come out soon. And by the way, if there gonna be more news on Gevo, I'm gonna make a video update because I'm an investor in the company, and so that you're always up to date. For example, a new deal backed by the US government, because you know that the Biden administration is all about green energy, and when it comes to that, Gevo is probably the king in terms of renewable fuel. And that fuel might go, for example, in tanks, jet fighters, you name it, anything for the army basically. I want to buy more, and if you want to learn how to invest in stocks, or if you want me to have a look at your portfolio, just join my Patreon group. It's the first link in the description below, and there are incredible benefits, so have a look at it. And if you're looking for another speculative play, how about Zomedica? The video on the screen right now are the latest news on Zomedica stock. So click on the video.